What's up, Auntie babies? What's up, Auntie babies? What you say? What you say? Honey, it's Auntie Nene. And I'm back. I'm back. I'm back in the house again. Hey, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back in the house again. Okay, I'm on 10 right now. I got my tonic. Y'all, I got the tonic. And I'm ready to go. I am on one today. I had a good day. Now I'm home, chilling. So once I get you guys straight, chop it up with you. Chopping it up, chop it up, chop it up. Auntie got a plan. Auntie gonna get into them in her recliner and probably take a nap. But you know, hey, I told y'all I was coming with the video about these housewives of Atlanta, and here I be. And I got so much to cover, y'all. I don't even know where to begin. I have so much to talk to you about. I'm gonna take a sip. Y'all, that's right. So, honey, look, these chicas have had so much going on. And not even just with the episodes. The episodes is one thing. Social media is another. Everybody's doing interviews left and right. Y'all, my boobs look huge. They are huge. I'm going to say they're beings. Y'all, but y'all don't know the struggle. As soon as the first chance I get to cut these jokers down, they're going away. Get your fill right now. First chance. Going away. Make myself a nice little C cup. So I won't have to wear weights on the back of my bra anymore to hold myself up straight. So I ain't got all this neck and back pain and shoulder pain. I have to pay a chiropractor to work all of that out. Ugh, that's going away. Anyway, I kind of veered off topic. Talking about them housewives. I'm talking about them housewives. Honey, it's just been a lot. And there's been so much shade and... oh my God. It's been so much. It's so much that I know I'm not going to even have time to cover everything. It's just been so much going on. And again, I look at other YouTubers, DJ Richie Sky, Funky Dineva. I tend to look at other people to see what's going on with these housewives outside, because I don't have time to sit and look at all their social media, go through all their stuff. I just don't. Auntie got a full-time job. Keep a job. But yeah, so I tend to check in on these YouTubers who do a lot more research than I can do to find out what's going on with these ladies. And honey, it's a lot. So the first thing I remember seeing, even the past couple of weeks, there's so many of these housewives are getting phased out of their shows or getting being asked to take reductions in salary. Tamra Judge, Vicky Gunvalson, and instead of taking a reduction, they've opted to just leave the show completely, which I get. I mean, if you're going from paying, getting $1 million check to $20,000, yeah, it's not even worth the time or the effort to put into it, where you could be promoting your own brand, your own business, your own stuff. I get it. But it was great, and I'm praying that some of these ladies will find their way back to the show. Maybe, ooh, would it Bravo, I'm putting that hashtag Bravo, a show with some of these OGs who are no longer filming on their individual shows. How about you find a way to plan get-togethers with them? I'd watch that. Just the OGs, none of these new people, no more new blood. I'm actually tired of the new blood. I'd rather watch the OGs. That's just me, but I'm an OG myself, so you know. But yeah, there's been a lot of talk on social media about Nene being phased out of Housewives of Atlanta, which I don't know if I agree with. I really think Nene is one of the cornerstones of the franchise. I do believe that she's no longer the big dog on the show. She still pulls a lot of viewers to the show, but I no longer think she's the biggest star on the show, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Excuse me. It's just different. She kind of took us last season in some ways that I didn't agree with. But you know, who am I? I'm just one viewer. But I know a lot of people expressed some disappointment with how she handled herself in some ways. But it is what it is. I still think she's an integral part of the show. But nobody's right now bending over backwards to include her or make her happy in any of the situations, which is, I mean, it is what it is. So, and I remember even watching Watch What Happens Live recently. Nene tweeted into the show and asked Andy to ask Kenya, why are you doing interviews about Bravo phasing me out of the show when you have no real proof to say that that's actually what's happening? So Kenya being Kenya, with all the shade tree, shade assassin, she comes back with, don't ask me why you're being phased out of the show, ask Bravo. Well, which Andy quickly replied, which I'm with Andy for this one. And I know he and Nene had some back and forth a couple weeks ago, but I'm glad he spoke up and said that anything that Nene filmed is being shown on TV. It's been added to the show. So he pretty much said she's not being phased out of this season. Moving forward, we don't know what is actually going to happen. We're going to keep our eyes open, ears open. Child. What else is going on? Oh, again, outside of the episodes, they've done so much on social media and so much, you know, on outside in interviews outside of the actual show. Did y'all see the video that Mike and Cynthia posted? I want to say it's on her Instagram live. Basically explaining what happened during the, I want to say it's maybe 2 episodes ago, where Mike had the conversation in front of his family and friends concerning him not ever being in love with his former wives, and that he had done a lot of cheating, this, that, and the next. Personally, I thought it was not appropriate to have this conversation in front of her. And the young lady was actually in the live video saying that she's, you know, it's her house and she feels that if it's where she lives, if someone's there, and she wants to be able to be in the room. But here's me. The way I was raised, when adults are having adult conversation, children go somewhere else with other children. You do what children do. You ain't got to sit there and contribute or even hear what adults are talking about, because some of it's sensitive. I mean, to hear that your dad never loved your mom has to make you feel a type of way. I mean, it made me feel a type of way. I wouldn't want to hear my father saying that about my mom, knowing that I loved them both. Actually, my father, on several occasions, way after my parents' divorce, he was on his 3rd marriage, said that my mom was the love of his life, his first love, which encouraged me in that this is my dad, who I know cared about someone I cared about. I don't know. But the young lady, she made a statement on the video saying that she was okay, and that she wasn't somewhere in a room crying and hurt and upset about it. You know, and Mike made a statement. And y'all, I really have to say I appreciate the statement he made. He was very clear, very concise. He said that, you know, he did not mean to hurt a child. He apologized. He took full responsibility for what he did, and how it was perceived, and that other people may have been touched by the whole situation, which I found commendable. And he clarified that he'd have talks with with his child and with, you know, his other children regarding the whole situation. So everyone was good. He said everyone was good. The only thing I found, did y'all notice Cynthia kept interrupting the man? Every time he was trying to finish his statement, and he's pretty vocal. You know, he has a job where he's speaking to people on a regular basis about sports. So he's very articulate. She kept interrupting. And I was just sitting there like, stop it. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about him and his... But anyway, I'm going to move on, because, yeah, I'll tell you, I got so much to talk about. And so the next thing, I'm going into this next one, because this was the big thing for me. Y'all, this lunch or brunch, whatever it was, with Cynthia when she invited Tanya and then invited Kenya and didn't tell Tanya that Kenya was going to be there. And then Kenya brings Cookie Lady. Well, look, I know that Kenya's the shade. I know she's about the shade. She all about the shade, and she's the shade ass, assassin ass. I mean, or whatever, but I mean, I'm disappointed that Kenya took it to this level to bring this lady just to ambush Tanya. You brought her there to ambush her, to tear her down. I'm disappointed, but not surprised. I mean, you do stuff like this on a regular. The fact that you showed up to... Y'all, you're the pettiest lady. Oh my gosh, you're the pettiest. Can I say that she's the pettiest lady on TV? Is there anyone more petty? Anyone? Is there anyone more petty than Kenya Moore? Please drop a comment. I can't think of anyone. I'm proud of the way Tanya handled herself. Because frankly, I would have acted a tad bit differently. I don't know what Kenya expected. I guess she thought she was going to fall apart. And then to use that, ooh, child, you use that C word? Honey. I am from West Baltimore. Where I am from? West Baltimore. West Baltimore. Maryland. Those is fighting words. You'd have caught a fork in the eyeball. Straight. Plucked that joke out and rolled it down the hall. Sorry. Violence. You would have got straight violence calling me the C word. Tanya handled herself better than I would have. I tell you that much. And then here come the Cookie Lady. Kenya, I know that you're the pettiest. You have to start the mess for the viewers, for the show. But if you was that mad at this girl, why not just have a conversation? Say, Trick, you piss me off. Have a conversation. All this extra stuff. I mean, I guess it's good for the ratings, but it frankly just irritated me. You're too old for the shenanigans and the tomfoolery. Shenanigans, tomfoolery. Cut it out. Stop it. Hashtag stop it. My first of the day. Hashtag stop it. And Cookie Lady, I'm trying to find a reasonable way of putting this. The fact that you would come into this group, address this woman who you've never met, and say that, oh, it's not my fault that I'm so beautiful. That's your... First of all, y'all like saying about how pretty this lady is. Did y'all forget to mention the one time she was busted as hell? Oh, I came across it. It's in my thumbnail. Go check that thumbnail. The time when you had that mugshot. Okay? The time you had the mugshot. The time you was arrested for fraud. For stealing people's credit card numbers. What was you buying with the credit card? What was you... cookie dough? Was you getting extra? Was you upping your supply with somebody else's credit? Stop it. Now here, folks is on Yelp, lighting her business up. Oh well, that wasn't a good look, lady. Cookie Lady. Some spoiled milk along with them cookies, ain't it? Anyway, I'm moving on. This video getting a little long. So, what else? The last episode, Nene had the little brunch. I was happy that Porsha showed up. And Porsha's one of my favorite characters in the franchise. In that she will quickly say what she's thinking and tends to not hold back. And sometimes she sounds a little cuckoo, but she's honest and she's straightforward. Her coming in and admitting to the fact that she was confused as to why she was invited, being that they weren't on the greatest of terms. I mean, I like the fact that she was open and honest about the fact that she had reservations. Take a sip. So, I mean, that was the biggest thing I got from that party. I mean, everything else was, Kenya coming and leaving. It's typical. I saw that happen. I saw that coming. When she walked in the room and Nene wasn't there, I knew she was going to walk back out. And and that little clip that they did showing each minute going by with the three of them sitting at that table, honey, when I tell you I got a nice little chuckle. Got a nice little chuckle off of that. Oh, and Marlo, honey, that outfit, yes, girl. Yes. Only you could have pulled that one off. But you did it. You wore it out. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to touch on, and I got to let y'all go. This cut and that recliner, we got some business to do. Y'all know how it go. But yeah, another thing I got a good chuckle out of, another thing I got a nice little chuckle out of was Mark checking his wife. I never seen Kenya check like that and actually respond to it. Normally you try to check Kenya, boy, she coming for you. She gonna roll you up. Ken. Oh no. He shut that down. There's a whole different side of Kenya I did not know existed. It was kind of funny. And I'm kind of up in the air about this. I'm going to ask this question. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that if you have a problem with a person, specifically if you're a woman and you're mad at another woman, that your husband, who's a man, should have a problem with that woman? I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, I understand. I don't think that if you're having an issue with a woman that he needs to be cozy, hunky-dory with that woman. No. But I understand if, and especially with men, if one husband is cool with the other husband, that's fine. If y'all want to conversate, and it's kind of juvenile. That whole situation. I'm going to include Greg in an invite and not include Nene. That's his wife. I know you don't like the lady, but if you claim you respect him, then there's a level of respect you have to have for her. And it's not like it's this great big love affair. But yeah, I love the way Greg stated it. I can't go anywhere that my wife can't go. So, but I also think that Mark he riding a little too hard for Nene and Greg. I mean, I get it. He wants to include them in his little charity event, and they'll bring. I don't know. I do believe that on some level he needs to support his wife in the whole situation. At least if you're going to conversate with Nene and give her hugs and kisses, also say, look, I don't necessarily like every way that you handle my wife. But I don't think he has to necessarily be ugly to Nene because she and Kenya don't get along. I don't think men should even step themselves into women's arguments and conversations. Now, if the men start having problems with the men, then they can have problems with each other and figure it out. Men usually figure that stuff out. It's us who hold on and keep it going and drag it out. It's women. Men, snip, they cut it off. But anyway, y'all, I'm done. Auntie is tired. Auntie has got a date. I told y'all I got a date with that recliner and tonic. The Juby juice. The Juby juice. So I'm about to head to it. I'm about to hop to it. Now I'm probably just going to shuffle to it. I ain't hopping nowhere. So anyway, babies. I keep meaning to mention this at the beginning of the videos, but I just keep screwing it up. Baby, subscribe to your Aunties channel. Subscribe, click like, and share. Y'all, I'm so appreciative of you. watching my videos, hanging in with me. Auntie love her babies. I love you, babies. And you know what I say. I love you. But I ain't your damn mama. Call your mama. She got to handle that for you. Okay. Love you. Bye.